Hey guys, how's it going? Today we're here testing the 2018 Ford F-150 Powerstroke diesel. This is the new diesel F-150, the first time they've offered it. Usually the diesel has been designated for the higher trim models like the F-250 and F-350 trucks. This engine has actually been used on Jaguars and Land Rovers in Europe for a long time, and Ford did some refinements and some changes, forged internals and some other things to bring this in the F-150 for the US. We've been driving this around today, and first impressions on this engine are pretty good. Without a load, there's plenty of power, it's nice and quiet, pretty refined, and it feels pretty good. Elsewhere throughout the truck, it's pretty standard F-150. You've got a lot of nice room in the back seat, nice levels of comfort, ride quality. If you want to see some of our reviews on other F-150s, I know we have a V8 and some other models in the video catalog. But for this, we're going to kind of be focusing on the powertrain. So I'll start it up and go for a drive here. I'll show you guys what it sounds like at idle. Really the only time you're going to hear this and know that it's a diesel is from outside the truck. Inside, you really can't tell. It's pretty quiet. And unless if you're looking at the tachometer, you wouldn't really know what's in there. It's a little bit greasy today, so we're going to leave it in four-wheel drive auto. Get any extra traction that we can. Really good pickup off the line, and you have that typical just wave of torque from a diesel where you really doesn't feel like you're accelerating that fast, but then you look at down at the speedometer and it just keeps climbing. Honestly, without a load, this feels pretty good. You're not going to be lacking for power. But we did just have in the previous video, we had a 5,500 pound trailer on the back of this, and it was struggling getting up some hills. You could definitely hold your speed. It wasn't decelerating, but keeping 55, 60 miles an hour up a hill was definitely a struggle. We were full out, wide open throttle the whole time. Pretty impressive fuel economy numbers on this new F-150. It's rated for 30 miles to the gallon on the highway. Ride quality is pretty nice. This is a little bit of a bumpy road that we're going over, and it feels pretty good. There's definitely a little bit more floatiness and softness when towing a trailer, but it strikes a really nice balance unloaded as well. Sometimes you get into some of these trucks that are rated for really high tow ratings, and it gets a little bit stiff, a little bit bouncy. Give you guys an example of stop-start here at this intersection. All right, so engine's off. Pretty quiet, pretty smooth. You can really feel how close ratio this 10-speed gearbox is. It's nice because it keeps you in the torque band. Shifts are really smooth. This is the same gearbox that's in the Raptor, that's in all the other F-150s. They didn't really have to do a lot to use this in the diesel. The biggest thing Zach and I, who's sitting next to me here, we've been talking about this morning is through the off-road course, through towing, this thing just feels refined. It's really quiet, really smooth. But I mean, overall, I'd say, you know, this is an engine that feels like it belongs in the F-150. I'm a little bit disappointed with the power when it's towing, but unloaded, the power's great. You're not going to have any issues. Really, the big selling point with this truck is going to be fuel savings and fuel economy over long distances, long trips, and while towing, especially on flat land. Cool, guys. Well, that's going to be it for this F-150 drive. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments. We'll also throw some specifications in the description. We'll see you in the next video. Take care.